So you guys are probably wondering, how do I end up getting my Monarch, okay, fully transformed Gear 5 Luffy? Now, I'm going to explain it extremely easily. First of all, you need to get Elastic Captain Pirate. Next, you need to go over to the bounty stage and complete something. So when you go over to the story/event, you can see here that there's actually a bounty area. So you want to click on it, you want to click bounties, you want to play the actual bounty. Once you do it, you're going to be getting a compass. Now you need to equip the new compass familiar onto Tempest Pirate, which you can see there. Okay, it's called Compass Pose. Next, you go into the new story stage, Flower Country. Now, if you don't know where that is, it's just in the story area. You're going to click Create Match, then you're going to click Flower Country, alright, and select the highlighted act. Typically, it's Act 2 that you're going to have to be completing, alright? Then, you have to obtain the treasure map from this act, which is just, I don't have it because I already completed the quest. But there is a treasure map. I'm just trying to see if I can like find it. Okay, I can't find it, but you will get treasure map from Act 2, I promise you. Moving forwards, you need to buy the item finder in the gold shop. And you're probably wondering, there's no item finder in the gold shop. Well, it's completely new. Like, it just came out like seconds ago, or I guess a couple hours ago when the update came out. So at the very bottom here, you'll see item finder 50,000. You're going to want to buy that. Afterwards, you need to go back over to story mode. You need to go over to Act 4 of the Sand area, which again, you'll see here. So Sand Village, Act 4, you're going to start. Once you get inside this map, there's going to be a marker on the screen pointing to a spot to dig up the left half of the sun. Okay? And I'm going to show you here, just let it load for a second. It's just going to take 2 seconds, I promise you guys. I will probably skip this part and make it way easier for you. So it might be different for everybody, but for me it was the same. Basically, you see this little dot area, you want to go over here, and it's actually in this area. Dig it up. See, I have the left half of the sun now. I got another one. Then all you gotta do is return back to the lobby, okay? Now, you need to play the new Pirate Dynasty game mode in the plaza. You need to use Elastic Captain and complete the 4 objectives and eliminate Bounty Hunter when he spawns. Lastly, you have to lose to Kaido to obtain the drumsticks, okay? And with these drumsticks, you're gonna play the new boss event, and I'll go over that in just 1 second once we finish like loading in here. But basically, like I said, Pirate Dynasty, create. You're gonna want to actually join the lobby. I'm not gonna do it. There's a bunch of characters you can pick from because I've already done it. Do Elastic Captain. You need to stay in those 4 capture zones, complete it, kill Zoro or defeat Zoro, then lose to Kaido. When you do that, you're going to get the drumsticks. Then you have to go over to the boss events area. You need to go in here. I don't know if it's required to have Gear 4 Luffy placed down, but I would assume so, as it's like kind of like his evolution and everything. But next you're doing this boss rush. You want to go in. Again, I would recommend actually bringing Luffy. I don't know if Zoro's required either. I'm not 100% certain, but once you have all of these things, just place down a couple farms. Make sure you have Ichigo placed down, and the reasoning why is because to get all this completely done and actually finish it, if you do not have Ichigo down at the very front in order to like restart, for example, you're going to want to place your Ichigo literally right there. That's basically all you need for it, and then you're going to place the Zoro down. But you come in here with your drumsticks, you want to go all the way up these stairs. You're going to take a right turn. Oh, you're going to take a right turn right here where this little bridge is. You see this little drum up here. Now, you're going to do it. I don't have the drumsticks, so I can't actually do it at this very second, but you have to like perfectly time using the drums. Then you're going to come all the way back down here. It's going to give you like a little cutscene and everything, and it's going to say like elastic fruit has spawned. You need to equip that elastic fruit. I then placed an enemy on top of Beast Pirate. Once you get the elastic fruit, you're gonna get like all his abilities and everything like that, and it's actually going to allow you to attack Beast Pirate. Once you completely kill Beast Pirate and you return back to lobby, you're gonna have the other half of the sun. And then after that part, it's just making sure you have all the essences in order to evolve him into Gear 5. Now, he's insanely strong. Like, I'll show you everything in a second. I can't transform on all amount. So this is me transforming into Gear 5, right? And it allows me to use all his abilities, which is like extremely cool unit. I mean, he like slides and stuff. Okay, I have skill is on cooldown. I can just left click. Like, look, I'm just left clicking doing damage. I actually want to have like the effects on. I think it'll actually be like really cool to have the units effects on. So you can see like I'm just doing like normal punches and everything here. And then I have like my E ability, but it's on cooldown. There's T, which seems to be a Gatling. There is R, which is like a huge like wind up attack. Then there's this E ability, which is like munching. Okay. Then there's Q ability, which is a big splash. There's double Q. I can't do double Q. Oh, I need more meter. Okay, so I gotta get more meter. So I just gotta keep like attacking and stuff basically. I just like how like when you use your attacks, sometimes you could see the actual thing bouncing and moving. This is just like an M1, just clicking this. It's just like your constant attacks. But you can see like the floor actually bounced there. Now we're almost at full meter. If we just double click E, no, double click Q, I need 300% for that. So I just want to save up everything. But it's actually a pretty cool like unit. Like, he's completely controllable. His shiny actually looks like really good, don't get me wrong. But everything's just absolutely great about this guy. He does super crazy amounts of damage. He helps out a lot. Let's do double E and see what this does. Okay, so it's actually like a cutscene. That's actually insane. But yeah, guys, that's everything you need to know in order to evolve Gear 5 Luffy. I hope you guys all enjoyed and have a great day.